Okay, I'm going to set up a Facebook advert and show you how to do it. So you need to be logged into Facebook, and you can just be logged in on your own personal account. That's absolutely fine. If you go over here to Adverts Manager and click on there, and then you want to create an advert, which is over on the top right, so click on there. Okay, now the first thing you need is to know where you're going to send people. So what do you want them to do? What's your call to action? Now in this case we're going to send them to a Calcut Matthews webinar. So I've got a link here that I'm just going to copy and paste, and then once it's found where that is, it will go and suggest some wording for me. Now obviously you can see we've only got a limited amount of text in the headline and in the main text. Now the headline you're allowed 25 characters, and the text itself you're allowed 90 characters. So what we need to do is maximise the space we've got. So I've prepared the headline and the text earlier, and I'm just going to copy and paste that in. You can overwrite everything that Facebook suggests for you, which is probably a good idea. You want to be using all your words if you can. Now the image that it puts on there is a bit of a boring one, so I've prepared one earlier, and that just makes it stand out when it appears on someone's Facebook page. Now this is the exciting bit. You want to choose your audience. So we're in the UK, that's great, and at the moment it's telling us we've got 33 million people who live in the UK that are on Facebook. What we now want to do is narrow it down. Now the county and region bit doesn't seem to work in Facebook, I've discovered from my trial and error. So what I've got to do is put in all the different towns that we want to relate it to. Now Calcut Matthews is based in Kent, so what I've done is I've gone through Wikipedia and done a full list of all the towns in Kent. So the first one I've got is Ashford, so I'm going to put that in. Now this is going to take some time to do, so rather than bore you with it, I'll go away and do that now, and I'll come back in a minute. Okay. Back now, you can see that I've managed to fill all of those towns in, and we're now at an audience of 447,180 people who live in the UK who live in one of those towns. Now age wise, I think we're going to go with age 21 to age 64, because this is working people we're looking for, business owners. They can be any gender, and we're going to stick with a broad category of small business owners. That's now reduced our target audience, if you can see, to 11,980 people. We're not going to worry about how they're connected to us at all. These are new people we're looking for. What we do want is a campaign name, so I'm going to call this Calcut Matthews. And we need to set a budget. Now, because the webinar is only a week away, I'm quite happy with £10 a day as a budget, and to run the campaign continuously starting today. Now the suggested bid on this, you need to fill in what you're willing to pay for each click that people go with. So I'm going to put 50p a click in. Okay, and now we're happy with all of that, so I can click place order. Okay, now I've just realised that I haven't actually put the date in. So just to show you how easy it is to edit, I'm just going to click on edit, and that'll take me back to the ad. And I can just go in there and put the date in, which is actually the 22nd of November. And all my other things are still the same, so I can save that. Okay, now if this is the first one that you've done, the next step will be the billing, and you can either pay on credit card or you can pay on PayPal. You can set up a direct debit, but if you're just doing this for a few days, then it's probably easier just to go with a credit card or PayPal. And because you've set a maximum limit of £10 a day, I think we've got 6 days between now and when the campaign finishes, so the most we're going to spend is £60. It may be less depending on how many people click, because obviously you don't pay until someone clicks on the ad. And that is now active, as you can see, because I set it to start straight away. Now at the moment it's going ongoing. What I want to do is set an end point. So we want the webinar to finish probably the night before the webinar. If we set it for 9 o'clock the night before. So I've saved that. And that's it, the advert's up and running.